Alright, good morning everybody. I think probably the number one question I've had since starting this is, when are you going to be able to harvest the honey? And well, I think it's basically time. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to remove this box, just take it right off, narrow it down, shake out whatever excess bugs are in here that we don't want in here, and we'll go from there. I didn't bother getting the smoker lighting up, so I hope this isn't too much of a perturbance. So we'll start with the easy ones. See if I can do a close-up so you can see what I mean here. But see how it's on level there, kind of right in the middle? So that means they've started to build the wax. They started drying it out. It's hard to tell because it's still very pale. And the pale wax means it's new fresh wax. Wax turns yellow when they've walked on it. It actually gets stained yellow from all the pollen traces. Okay, looks good. Let's try to make extra sure there's no bugs in them. 1, 3. I don't want to be bringing any bugs inside the house. A couple of ants. Okay, these look pretty good. Couple of bees on here. Working hard. So this one, they've capped off a little bit, but the other cells, you see they're kind of shiny and reflective. That's because they do have honey in them. It's just not capped cells. So we're just gonna head and brush these guys off. They do make bee brushes with extra soft bristles, but this works just as well, honestly. Don't want you guys in there either. Okay, get you off. Look at that beautiful frame of honey. Oh, come on, guys. Ant has gone into there. I'm gonna have to probably pick him out with some tweezers or something. See, and that, where'd he go? Right there's the culprit. All the bugs trying to get the honey. Another one in here. A couple of them, I think. Just one that I can see. That's okay. Nothing to worry about. Some more here. Get them out. Just saw a wasp as well, but he seems to have left. There he is. Get gone, wasp. Beautiful. Okay, so brush these sides down. Bee brush. Bees are getting a little bit more lethargic, but not much to do about that. It is winter time, so it is nearing the end of some of their life cycles. The other thing I wanted to do is we're gonna open this up, give them some more food. Still looking, look at how everybody raised their bum. Okay, excuse me guys. Okay. All the wasps and such know that winter is coming as well, so they're trying their darnest to steal all the sugar syrup and honey. Can't tell if you're a wasp buzzing around my face or a bumblebee. Okay, excuse me guys. Oh, guess your bees not very happy. Just gonna brush you guys out of the way here. I know. Just don't want you getting skitched, you know? So if we could just, everybody just slide to the left. Slide to the right. Okay, oh, they got a bee. They found one of the hornets, and they're not happy with him. I think he's taking the fall for my intrudence here. Another neat thing here, see if I can show you without knocking the camera entirely over. So this right here on the entrance, this is called a reducer, and so this is used in you know, the bad weather and the cold and stuff. But all it does is it blocks off most of the entrance and leaves just a little hole. Alright, so let's go inside. So here we are set up. Relatively simple process. There's a bunch of ways of doing this. I'm just going to do what's most convenient for me, as I don't have a lot of time to be spending on this at the moment. So essentially, all I'm going to do is these wax caps here. I'm just going to take this tool, scrape off the caps, put this on an angle, and let the honey drip out, hopefully. And this bucket has a filter in it. It'll catch all the wax, filter all the honey as we go. Again, hopefully, this is my first time doing this, so we'll see how well everything really works. And the best way for me to hold this is so that you guys can see. So just go in, nice and soft. Get off those cabins. kind of wanted to harvest the wax as well, all of the honeycomb, but it really isn't too much, so it wouldn't be terribly profitable for me to do for the projects that I would want to do. So I'm just gonna leave it that way. They can kind of build off of it. Next year it'll be a lot easier for them, less of a hassle. So that's really it. Now I'm just gonna leave this for a little while, see if it can drain out. Find something to support this if I can. That'd be ideal. Beautiful. Look at that. I'll get you a little bit more of a close up here. Okay, so you can see it's nice and shiny in there. That's just honey. It's gonna slowly drip out. See, there you go, first drop. And we'll come check on this later. It's a long way to go. Okay, so this has been 24 hours and it's basically not done very much at all. There's a little bit of honey in the bottom, so I'm just gonna go ahead and scrape this down. I know I said I would just let it drip and not scrape it, but it's taking quite a while. Oh, right onto the nut bucket. Okay. Oh gosh. Oh man. Look at that. Delicious. So we're just going to do this with all of it and let the honey sit, the wax, all the sludge, just let it sit in this filter lined bucket. And once I've done all these frames, I'm actually going to just put this box back outside and let the bees clean up all the mess. So this part, I'm not going to do the whole thing, just the part where I can see there's clearly honey in the cells. No point destroying the empty cells.
Cool.
That looks pretty good to me. I should have got a baking sheet or something, because now this is a nice mess. So, the heck. So I'll just try to let that sit in the wax frame. And we'll go from there. Okay, so we scraped down all the frames, and I put it all in this bag and then the filter bag that I had, and I just kind of let it hang overnight. So we're gonna see. Look at that, beautiful. So this is all mostly wax. Let's see if I can zoom in a little here. I'll touch it because it's all sticky. So that's mostly wax here. Doesn't weigh nearly as much as it did last night. And all of this is honey. Look at that, beautiful. And so now it's just a matter of getting all of that honey into jars. So the frames that I scraped off here, I just put them standing upright on top of a baking tray, baking sheet. There is quite a bit of honey that's dripped out from them overnight on the bottoms. But that's okay. So these I'm just going to put back outside and the bees will pick clean of every last drop of honey. So the wax has been sitting here hanging, just dripping. So the first thing we're going to do is weigh it all together because I'm curious. So let's get this set up. There we go, 0 pounds. Okay. So this is just leftover wax here. And according to this scale, it's 0 pounds. So I guess the scale's not working very well. Maybe half a pound to a pound of wax, according to this. So we changed the scale. It goes up to 2.4 pounds and then back down to 0. So I want to say around a pound, pound and a half of wax, because it's got the tin. So this, I guess we will try to weigh this first, because now that's just honey. Let's see if I can show you. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, what does that say? 13.8 pounds, including the bucket. So now we're just gonna give an attempt at pouring the honey into these here jars. I think it might be easier to just try to dump it in using the funnel. So I'm gonna try with that. And I have my lovely wife here to assist me. So we'll see how this goes. There's still quite a bit left, and we've used up these mason jars, so I'm gonna see what we have. So just trying to clean these up a bit, pass them off to my wife. She's just gonna steal them and clean them up. I got 2 empty spaghetti jars. Hopefully it's enough, but I sincerely doubt it. Still quite a bit left. Oh, looks like it's looking good. Looks like we'll be cutting it close. Okay, so that's really it. I'll get a better shot for you in a second. I'm just going to take a couple minutes here and clean this up, and then we'll be right back. So this is it. This is how much honey we got, plus one more small jar this size that we've set aside. And yeah, so now I'm going to weigh the empty bucket and see more or less how much that weighs, and then we'll be able to know how much honey we got. Scale, please. Thank you. I don't know if this will even register. It says 0 pounds. So who knows? I really don't know. I should have weighed a jar, an empty jar, and then calculated from there, but can't really see anything anyway, so I want to say a ballpark of 10 pounds of honey, and that's pretty good. It's a little bit, like you can tell it's a little bit yellow, clear,
I'm assuming that's because quite a bit of this was from the sugar syrup that they ate and processed, not so much flowers. But next time we'll come back and we'll get all of this wax processed down. Ready?
Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys quick what I meant when I said they would clean up every last drop. So you can see they're really buzzing about here and really just going after everything here. Just give them a couple hours and it'll be good to go.